Okay, hello health seeker. So I'm in the park, I'm just doing some warming down after a training session, and I want to show you something really important that you can do to help yourself. So if you get any arch pain in your foot, if you get any leg pain, any calf sprains, if you've ever sprained your ankle, if you get flat feet, or you get any knee pain or leg pain at all when you're doing sports, there's a good chance that you have some injuries to a muscle called posterior tibialis. And this muscle, I'll show you on my leg, runs down the back of your thigh, or back of your calf, sorry, and it goes right, wraps under the ankle here, and it goes right into the arch of the foot. And this is the muscle that actually maintains the arch of your foot. So when you are exercising, you need this arch obviously to be strong. If it's collapsing, if it's pronating, you're not really stabilizing your posture or stabilizing your body properly, and so it's very easy then to develop injuries off the back of this. So this is one of the most common muscle weaknesses in the lower leg that is a huge culprit for an awful lot of problems. I find it in just about all of the athletes that we work on at Spinecentral. So there's a decent chance, if you're an amateur athlete or if you're active and you've got some hobbies that you enjoy doing, that this one may be an issue. So you can do an awful lot of self-help to it at home. It's not difficult, it's not fun either, but you can do a lot to help the performance of this muscle. So first up, let's explain where it runs from. So it comes down the back of the calf, and it attaches underneath this ridge here. So if you run your fingers around your leg, you'll find a bony ridge here. This is called your tibia bone, and it wraps underneath that bone and attaches on the underside of that. So it goes all the way down. And what you're going to do is you take your thumbs and you basically dig underneath the calf muscle. This chunk of muscle here is the calf and the soleus. You're going to take your thumb and you're going to push along underneath that ridge and up under the calf muscle, and dig up and in toward the bone. Try and get underneath the bone and then push up and towards it. And you'll notice that these are all really horrible tender little bits. And you basically dig your thumb in little circles up underneath this muscle all the way down. You'll probably find parts on the way down here that are extra ropey, extra knobbly, extra tender. Spend extra time digging in and working on those. The same thing happens on the outside of your calf, except you'll see that you have the fibular bone here. You can feel it. It's a bony ridge there. Except instead of going on the inside of the leg, you do the same on the outside of the leg. You come down and under, and you push up and in, and you massage all the way down the outside of your leg, and it goes right the way down to the ankle. So essentially, you dig your thumbs in along those bony ridges, massaging down. And when you've done that, you're going to go to this point on your ankle. This bit's tender in so many people for a reason. It's because it's the attachment site for the tendon of the posterior tib, and it's so commonly injured. So you come onto this point here, and you'll find it's very tender, and you're going to rub into it. This is a point called the navicular. It also comes and spreads out onto the first cuneiform and the second cuneiform underneath, but find the most tender point and just massage it in circles. So what you'll probably find after you do that is actually your leg feels completely different. You'll find that it actually probably feels stronger. You might find you engage your hamstring better, and you just feel generally more balanced. So something very, very easy, very simple that you can do to help any kind of calf pain or leg pain or knee pain that you get on exercise. Really important muscle. And here's what it's linked to. This posterior tibialis muscle is actually related to your adrenal glands, and your adrenal glands are your stress glands. And who isn't stressed these days? And there's many reasons, not just emotional stress. There's many forms of chemical stress, biochemical stress, as well as overtraining stresses, too much physical stress on your body, for why the adrenals can get tired and overworked. And a reflection of that is you'll get what's known as inhibition or weakness of this key muscle. So very often, to really truly fix it up, you've got to look at handling your stress, mastering nutrition, and doing proper training where you're not constantly stressing yourself, and proper rest and relaxation. So critical muscle, very commonly injured, and that's one thing you can do to help put it right. But unless you address the other aspects of stress, you might find that this keeps recurring. So if you keep finding these tender points, if you keep finding the muscle is sore, if you keep getting ankle injuries, you're going to want to come and see an applied kinesiologist, just like we are at Spinecentral, because really and truly, everybody is unique and different, so you need to find the source of your stress. And very often it's things like food allergies, food sensitivities, it's not enough good fats, it's vitamin and mineral deficiencies, and it's things like that really that are often at the crux of it that are very hard to put right yourself. So there you have it. Really cool home care thing you can do just to help keep the strength in your lower leg and to help work through any complex or difficult injuries that you have with your leg when you're training. So if you have any questions, hit me up in the message box or email me, info@spinecentral.co.uk. Happy to help. So thanks for listening, and we'll see you on the next one.